Ready for a little riding dirty?
Ridin.
With Tamika?
That's me.
Marissa?
That's her.
I want to talk to you about something.
Okay.
Aging. Birthdays. Madonna.
Madonna.
She turned 60.
60. What are your thoughts on that? Relevance, everybody, you know her?
But how delicious is that baby?
I didn't know this.
He's delicious.
I'm driving. I'm trying to focus.
2 hands on the wheel. Okay, so she turned 60. And we talked about this before when we were on our way to go see Beyonce.
Right.
How I'm upset with Madonna for a few different reasons. So one of the things is, so she's a pop princess icon.
Okay.
Right? And I also think that she should be a trendsetter. She used to be a trendsetter.
I don't think she's a trendsetter anymore?
Hear me out.
Okay.
She used to reinvent herself constantly. But the thing about her and her music was accepting her for who she is, what she is, and that's it. Unapologetic. Take me or leave me, and if you don't like it, definitely leave me. Don't leave me some cliff notes.
Right.
That goes with it.
Okay.
But when we see her now, she had butt implants. She's had quite a few things to her face done, which, you know, plastic surgery to each his own. But what is she doing this for? Is this the, you know, she just did a song with Ariana Grande. Is she trying to...
By the way, is making songs with everybody, it seems.
Which is true. But it seems like, is she trying to stay young and relevant? Or is she just trying to stay relevant? Like, what's the... Can you age gracefully?
So, okay. It's weird because we're talking about Madonna. And to me, she's always been that woman, that girl, that teenager, whatever, you know. We've seen this journey from the beginning, somewhat, you know.
Right.
Yeah. So, but she's always been that woman who, like on our show we had, the Going Against the Grain,
Right.
where she didn't conform to what the ideals and the perceptions that other laid out for her.
Correct.
But I feel like in the last 20 years, that's exactly what she's been doing.
Yes.
You know, and she like you were saying with the trendsetter, it's like she's no longer a trendsetter in terms of like society looks at her like that's what I want to wear, that's how I want to be.
Right.
However, she may be a trendsetter to people in her own age bracket that feel like they want their abs to look like that, they want that plastic surgery, they want, you know, whatever it is. You know what I mean? And
okay.
I look at her and I see all the work that's done, and it's like, you know, when you go to well, you don't do it, but like if you go to a sports museum or something like that, right?
Right.
And somebody has been inducted into a Hall of Fame or whatever, they'll put an asterisk, or they're talking about putting an asterisk if somebody used PEDs.
Performance enhancing drugs?
Right.
Really?
Yeah. So, which I get. It's like, yeah, they had 1,000 home runs, asterisk. So
yes.
it's like, Madonna is a walking asterisk.
Oh my God. You're a walking asterisk.
She's 60, but she looks good. But because what you call just turned 50 or 55.
Who?
Is it 50? 55.
Who?
Angela Bassett. You see she had no work done. You see the pictures.
Looks amazing.
You see the pictures that she posted?
Yes.
Like that's only 5 years younger than Madonna.
So this is it's so funny because what's her face? What's the other one? The white lady, Jane Fonda.
Okay.
She was asked about so many other celebrities that aged and looked so beautiful, and she was like, yeah, they've had no work done. And it's one of those like, yeah, there might be like this little, you know, period or bracket of time where it's like it might be looking a little rough.
Right.
But when you get to a certain spot, you're like, oh my gosh, you're looking amazing. Amazing. So
just let it ride out.
Just let it ride out.
It's
right?
like when you're a teenager, you got the awkward phase with the zits or whatever.
You become a swan.
And then all of a sudden you're like, wow, that, you know, you turn into Brad Pitt. You know, like just chill. But I feel like Madonna has always been chasing youth.
Yeah.
You know, it's like she was so super popular for such a long time.
Isn't she the one who started? She was the first one who put, like, what is it? Wasn't her cone bra? Wasn't that Gautier? right?
Yeah, I believe so.
So she put him on a certain level. I remember they used to have Madonna stores in Europe. This is way before like any other artist were doing like, you know, their own lines. I'm not quite sure if she had a hand in designing or anything like that, but I know it was stores, pop-up shops especially, dedicated to her look. And she did things that were completely out of the box. She spoke about topics that were unconventional and very much taboo at the time.
Right.
And then all of a sudden she becomes this like haggard old lady with butt implants trying to twerk.
What happened was...
But you know, when you have butt implants and you're trying to twerk on that, what's the James Corden?
Oh, right, the car thing he has?
Yeah, and she's like trying to twerk and you're like, oh, no.
By the way, we didn't steal this idea from him because we don't sing, although we try to sing every once in a while, but this is not like a ripoff. We utilize the time we have together to chat for the public. But anyway, I agree. Like it's like weird. Like where do you think it went wrong? Where it went left for her? Where it was like, now I gotta keep up. Was it Britney?
Oh, it wasn't Britney, bitch. It was, I think.
Are you calling me a bitch or Britney's song bitch?
No,
Britney. It's Britney bitch.
Okay. Britney bitch.
Just saying.
I think. Well, Guy Ritchie was after, right? Britney bitch. When did she divorce Guy?
I don't know. I'm not into her like that. I have no idea.
Well, I don't know. I feel like it was definitely in the last 15 years.
Well, see, the Britney Spears Hit Me Baby One More Time is 20 years ago. I think she just celebrated 20 years.
It was definitely,
that song.
well, it was definitely after that, because when she did the kiss with her and Christina, with Britney and Christina, I still feel like she was Madonna.
Right.
She
had a level of like respect and people like,
yes,
that's
and
Madonna.
she was her. She was Madonna. It was sometime after that, and it's like, listen,
because she's trying to keep. I'm saying that's why I believe it's the Britney factor.
But you cannot listen. I'm not no 20-year-old young whippersnapper. I'm not looking to be, out there doing what these young 20-year-olds do. But I will tell you this: whenever I'm comfortable and I'm me and I'm truly me, these 20-year-olds are trying to be like me.
Right, but you recognize that maybe she couldn't because
that's the problem. You just turned 60.
I know.
Ew.
What are you saying ew for?
Because you're supposed to be. Isn't this the time, like, we were talking about aging on the podcast the other day, and how as you grow older and you become more comfortable in your own skin, how beautiful that step is, and how beautiful all these moments are, and how once you are who you really are, unapologetically so, what level of comfort that brings you. So here you are at 60, where, you're still very much an icon. Be that, stay that, do that.
Well, on that note, happy birthday, Madonna.
Happy birthday.
Thanks for riding with us. Yep, yeah, yes. Bye.